As we speak right now, the people of Mandheera town are going to Bulahawa to get their phones charged and buy cold water and cold drinks from Bulahawa, which is across in Somalia.
I'm actually shocked by the fact that Kenyans will be forced to cross over to a neighboring country.
Into Somalia.
Into Somalia.
Yes.
Our people are suffering. They are getting ice blocks from across Bulahawa in Somalia. It's unfortunate and shameful.
And it's indeed unfortunate that in this time, Mandheera, that people still rely on power from a neighboring country.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you know, this is a very blessed month, and I want to take this opportunity to wish you, as the chair, and all members of parliament who profess the Islamic religion, a blessed month of Ramadan, and all Muslims across the country and the globe. Honorable Speaker, on the same context, the people of Mandheera, especially Mandheera town, who are in the month of Ramadan, have not had power since Ramadan actually began. As we speak right now, the people of Mandheera town are going to Bulahawa to get their phones charged and buy cold water and cold drinks from Bulahawa, which is across in Somalia. It is very, very unfortunate that the people of Mandheera East have been let down by Kenya Power, that there is no power as at now.
The Honorable Osoro, the Honorable Buyer, there's a very important matter being raised by a member of parliament, and you're supposed to respond to that.
Honorable Speaker, I am sure you know where Bulahawa is. It is sad that the people of Mandheera town are going to get water, cold drinks, and charge their phones in another country because Kenya Power has failed to restore power in Mandheera town. It is very, very unfortunate as we speak here. And this is the month of Ramadan, and people are fasting in this kind of heat, yet they can't get cold water in Mandheera town because Kenya Power has failed to restore power for the last 2-3 weeks. And it's unfortunate that they are suffering. We want to plead and send a clear message to Kenya Power that they must move with speed, including even this evening, to ensure that there is no power in Mandheera town. It's very sad. How do we get power in Somalia, where we say that probably is a failed state? It's not a failed state in terms of power. They're doing their things much better and organizing. How do we have power in Bulahawa? We don't have power in Mandheera town. It's very sad.
Honorable, yes, you made your point. Honorable Memusi, is it on the same? Yes. Are you on the same matter that was raised by the Honorable MP4? Yes, just go to where he is then. He's next to you. The mic next to you is working.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm actually shocked by the fact that Kenyans will be forced to cross over to a neighboring country.
Into Somalia.
Into Somalia.
Yes.
A failed state. But, Honorable Speaker, I support the MP. Kenya Power should act with urgency.
I hope the Honorable Osoro and Baya will respond to all this. But let's listen to Honorable Khair, who comes from Mandheera. She's a woman rep for Mandheera. Please give her the mic.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to speak about the power outage in Mandheera. As we speak, Mr. Speaker, knowing that we're in the month of Ramadan, the situation is dire. We have Mandheera East, Mandheera town, having no electricity for the last 48 hours non-stop. And knowing that it's the month of Ramadan, our people are suffering. They are getting ice blocks from across Bulahawa in Somalia. It's unfortunate and shameful. We had 2 gensets delivered by Kenya Power the last 1 month, and it hasn't been working. The supply and the demand, of course. The demand is higher. The supply is, of course, low. And we want Kenya Power to act with speed, because what they're trying to do is play around with the lives of people. We have people, healthcare paralyzed, and businesses collapsing. The elderly, of course, dying or getting shocks from heat waves, Mr. Speaker. Children in dire situation. Mandheera, as we speak, even Mandheera West, Honorable Speaker, as much as there's power, the situation is dire as well in terms of water. Our people are really suffering, and we want the government to act with speed and Kenya Power to get their act together to ensure that power is restored in Mandheera town. I want to urge the people of Mandheera to exercise restraint. I know they know that we've been trying, we've tried our best, but the Kenya Power and Lighting Company that is failing us, that they should have a lot of subra. Thank you.
You made your point, Mulkhair. The Honorable Osoro, you can. Well, would you want to respond to all of them, or you just want to respond to the power issue now?
I want to thank the Honorable Bashir for raising this very important matter, Honorable Speaker. And it's indeed unfortunate that in this time, Mandheera, that people still rely on power from a neighboring country. Yet they pay taxes in Kenya and they live within this country, they live within the jurisdiction of this country, and they are Kenyans in all rights. So Honorable Bashir and the members that have spoken, is very important. I mean, it really shows that we are representing our people very well. But Honorable Speaker, to answer to that, there has been an ongoing process under the Ministry of Energy, Honorable Speaker, to light up the entire country. And if you agree with me, Honorable Speaker, just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, the head of state, alongside the Minister for Energy, Honorable Speaker, signed some agreements with some suppliers, Honorable Speaker. And there is a process to light up the entire region of the Northeastern, Honorable Speaker, as far as I'm concerned. But I do not want, Honorable Speaker, to hold brief for the ministry. I want to commit that in the next week, we will have the Committee of Energy respond comprehensively upon, of course, getting the minister himself before them and answer to the progress they are doing as far as energy is concerned, Honorable Speaker. But on the question of energy, Honorable Speaker, like I've said, my report is that once we have the committee constituted tomorrow, latest Thursday, Honorable Speaker, we perhaps give ourselves about 7 days when they go for elections for their new chairman, and then they'll come up with a structure of maybe the itinerary and the way they want to work, and get the report brought, or rather table the report once they're able to finish with their line.
In the interim, given the fact that people are fasting in Mandheera, give an undertaking right now on how you're going to engage Kenya Power and Lighting.
In the interim, Honorable Speaker, immediately we finish here, I'll engage the Minister for the CS for Energy and the PS, Honorable Speaker, and then I'll be able to give the answer on Thursday.
Excellent. Done deal. Now, next order.